Alright, this lesson is in reference to section 4.5, finding the slope and y-intercept of a given equation. Well, let's look back. Slope-intercept form, up in the right-hand corner, is y equals mx plus b, where m equals the slope and b equals the y-intercept. So knowing this, we have to get the equation into y equals mx plus b in order to identify the slope and the y-intercept. So let's look at an example. Let's do problem 2 from the handout. That's 3x plus 2y equals a negative 6. Well, we have to ask ourselves first, is this equation in slope-intercept form? Not yet. So we have to write it in slope-intercept form. So let's rewrite it again. 3x plus 2y equals negative 6. Well, in order to get the y by itself, which is our goal, we have to unravel the equation. In order to do that, we have to do something with the 3x. So let's subtract it away, because right now it's being added. Well, that gets rid of the 3x on the left, and now we have two parts on our right-hand side of our equation. We have a negative 6 and a negative 3x. So rewrite the equation with what you have left, which is 2y equals, and we're starting to write our equation in mx plus b format on the right, so let's bring down our negative 3x first, then let's bring down our negative 6. We're starting to build our slope-intercept form, and this helps to avoid any errors in rearrangement on the right-hand side once we get our equation solved for y. Well, now we have 2y equals negative 3x minus 6. We have to get the y by itself, so what we're going to do is we're going to divide away the 2 on both sides. This unravels the left-hand side, leaving me with a y equals on the left. And now I have to distribute my denominator of a 2 to my numerator, negative 3x and a negative 6. I have to create two separate ratios, or two separate fractions, in order to create my mx and plus b portion of my equation. So I'm going to rewrite this as negative 3x divided by 2 minus 6 divided by 2. Can I simplify the right-hand side at any point, the negative 3 halves or the negative 6 halves? You should have noted that we can actually simplify the negative 6 over 2. So we're going to rewrite our equation y equals negative 3 halves x, and this is going to become a negative 3. Now we are in slope-intercept form, and from here we can find our slope and our y-intercept. So let's identify our slope first. Our slope can be found in front of the x. So our slope in this equation is negative 3 halves. Our y-intercept can be found after the slope and the x. So the y-intercept is our negative 3. This is our b part of the equation, and this is our m part of the equation. So let's graph it. When we graph, we always start with our y-intercept. So let's start with the y-intercept. The y-intercept is our negative 3, so I'm going to put my point at negative 3. That's my b. Then using the slope, and it looks like I might have to have an extra line, so let's go ahead and draw that. I'm going to go down 3 because my slope tells me that my rise, let's try to rewrite this here. My rise over run tells me I should go down 3. And then I'm going to go right 1. So my new point, or my second point, is noted in purple, and then I can actually draw my line now. So I have identified my slope and y-intercept, which is a -3/2, and my y-intercept is a -3, and I'm able to graph using that information. Let's do another example. Let's do an equation of, sorry, I'm choosing colors here. Let's do 12x plus 9y equals 18. Alright, what we can see here is it's not in slope-intercept form, and we need to have it in slope-intercept form, which on the upper right-hand side is noted as y equals mx plus b. So let's rewrite this equation. 12x plus 9y equals 18. Well, think to yourself, what are we trying to solve for? What are we trying to get by itself? Well, we know we have to get y by itself. But in order to do that, we have to unravel the equation. And right now, we have y being multiplied by 9 and then held in by a 12x. So we have to get 12x away from this side first. So I'm going to subtract a 12x on both sides. This gets rid of the 12x on the left and moves it to the right-hand side. So on the right-hand side now, I have a positive 18 and a negative 12x. So I'm going to bring down what I have left. I have 9y equals, I'm going to start building my mx plus b format. So I have a negative 12x plus 18. Am I done? No. I have to get y by itself. So I'm going to divide 9 away on both sides. This gets rid of my 9 on the left, leaving me with just a y. But now I have to distribute my 9 in the denominator to both numerators. Rewriting this on the right-hand side, it says a negative 12x divided by 9 plus 18 divided by 9. Can I simplify either of those fractions? Well, I hope you said yes, because we can reduce the negative 12 over 9 and the 9 over 18. So let's rewrite this equation. By reducing the negative 12 over 9, we actually are left with a negative 4/3 x plus 18 divided by 9 is 2. So then we can identify our slope and y-intercept once it's in the form slope-intercept. So our slope is the negative 4/3, and then our y-intercept is the positive 2. So let's graph. Well, we always start with our y-intercept. Always. So what you want to do is you want to go up to positive 2 and put your first point. Then using our slope tells us that we have to go down 4 and right 3, because it's our equation of rise over run. So we're going to go down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So down 4. And then we're going to go right 3, 1, 2, 3. Right 3. So our second point is noted in purple, and then we're able to now draw our line through both points. Let's do one more example. let's use the equation. Let's do 5y minus 6x equals, let's do 20. Alright, well what we need to do is we need to get this into slope-intercept form. So I'm going to rewrite the equation as 5y, 5y minus 6x equals 20. Well, I want to get y by itself, so I have to subtract this, or I have to add this negative 6 to both sides. So adding 6x, add 6x. I cancel out my 6x on the left, and then I bring down what I still have. I have 5y on the left, and I have two parts to my equation now on the right. I have a 20 and a positive 6x. So I'm going to bring this down in slope-intercept form. 6x plus 20. Now, am I done? No. I have to get my y by itself, so I have to divide away a 5 on both sides. This cancels out the 5 over 5 on the left, and then I rewrite my equation y equals, and then I have to distribute my 5 on the denominator to both numerators to form two separate fractions. So I'm left with 6 over 5x plus 20 over 5. Well, can I reduce or simplify either of those fractions? Well, I hope you noticed this one, because 20 can be divided by 5. So we're going to write this y equals 6 over 5x plus 4. So then what is my slope? Hopefully you recognized that the slope is the fraction right before the x, so the slope equals 6 over 5. And then my y-intercept is 4. And we can find that by finding the location of B. Y-intercept is 4. So now I'm going to draw my graph, but it looks like I'm definitely going to need more space. So I'm going to extend my graph upward, draw a few more dashes. Oh, we have to go even further. Wow. Alright, so then we're going to start our graph at y equals 4. So here's my point 4. Sorry. My point 4 for my y-intercept. Then I'm going to go up 6. So up 6. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to go up 6. Sorry, my computer is glitching here. Up 6. And then over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my second point. So as you can see, you can draw this graph just like that. So hopefully this helps give you some help in solving for y equals mx plus b, also known as the slope-intercept form. And the slope-intercept form tells you exactly what you're finding, slope and your y-intercept. When you graph, you start off with your b, which is your y-intercept, and you use your slope to then find your second point. Keep practicing and hope that helps.